Hey there, everybody! Here for another battle report. Sort of. This is more like an intro game than a battle report. And
we both played this game wrong the first time, so now we're gonna play it right.
Well, I think you played it less wrong. Yeah. We played it pretty drastically wrong. But we're playing Star Wars Armada, and we're once again at our co-op here. And I'm playing the Empire because you're the Sith. Because I am.
Because you play the Empire in Infinity too.
I play the religious zealots in every game.
It's true. Sith versus the Rebellion, and I'm playing the Rebellion. And we're just playing the learning to play game from learning to play rulebook. We're not actually playing with the preset orders and stuff. We're just gonna use the same forces. And get the game go.
And we'll just get it underway, and you guys can basically learn as we go. So pay attention.
Pay attention. There'll be a quiz later.
And now we gotta select orders.
Yeah, I've done mine.
I'm going to do that one. Wait, these are all totally different now because I'm not going to get to do all of them.
So one of the things that that Owen played his first game didn't really get right, and actually I didn't get right in my first game either, was that these order dials, you only get to one per turn, and the heavier your ship class is, the longer you have to basically plan. So like the Star Destroyer here has 3 order dials. He only gets to use the top one, but he's stuck with those other 2 orders basically. Whereas my Corvette only has 1.
And the way we had played it before was you would activate back and forth until you had done all of your dials and then refresh them all.
Which made the Star Destroyer amazing.
Made it like, oh, your Corvette gets 1. All right,
so
I get 12 dice or 18 dice and you get 3. Good luck.
Good luck. So yeah, and that's why Owen's rant about the game being impossible to win for the Rebels may have had something to do with that. Whereas now he's going to be stuck basically planning out his turns 3 turns in advance.
Now I have to think.
And my Corvette can do a new order every single turn, which is pretty cool. But you get a first turn because you have less points than the table.
I'm going to do a move order.
Okay. You're going to save it or you're going to use it now?
I'm going to save the speed modifier.
Okay. And you can save a number of orders equal to your command. So I think your command's 3, which means you can save lots. I've got 1 on my Corvette and 2 on my Nebula B.
And we'll just drift forward.
There you go. Straight ahead.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun,
we were playing the Star Wars music when we did it. Because I've got it all on my phone.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just like,
we can't play it now because John Williams will sue the shit out of us.
No, he won't.
Yes, he did.
All of their music is
public domain now?
Public domain.
I don't think that's true.
No, it's you can do it if you do it for non-profit.
There you go. Well, we're doing it for profit.
If you don't try to make money off it, you're okay.
Okay, fair enough. I'm now going to activate my Corvettes, and he's got a maneuver order as well. Which he is going to actually save. I need to grab a maneuver over here. There it is. He's only got 1 he can do, but he's going speed 3 right now, which means he can go, and then turn. I don't think I'll be able to get an arc. Actually, no, I'm going to use that order right now. I'm going to up my speed to 4. The Corvette is zippy fast. And he's going to, he has to go straight for his first one.
You also get to increase your yaw by 1.
That's
you
right.
Could turn
one of my, I could if I wanted to. But I think what I actually want to do is increase my yaw to 3 on the last one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can go 3 clicks.
You go 2 clicks.
Oh, you max out 2 clicks, don't you?
Yeah.
So actually I'm going to go 1 and then 1, 2. That. And we'll end up there.
Now, for those of you who do know the rules, that was an illegal move.
What's
that? All right.
What's that?
When you place, it technically is the same move, but it's when you go to turn, like that kind of thing.
Yep.
You don't turn on this side,
for
example,
side,
because you'll end up hitting your guy.
I will end up in the same place, but yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Understood. So there's my Corvette having moved. I don't think I'm in max range of anything. I am just out.
Yep.
So no shooty shoots.
My ships have all activated, so it's to you to the other ship.
So Nebula B is currently doing speed 3. I issued it a engineering order, which will be important later on when I'm trying to bring back my shields and stuff after I get pounded by the Star Destroyer next turn. Because it's going to go first. Like, I know it's going to go first, and that's going to be important. I shoot the best head-on with this guy. So I think what I'm going to do is go my full 3 forward and then do 2 clicks at the end of it. Just gonna move that out of the way. So I'm gonna do a legal move here. So 1, 2, and 3, and be like so.
Pew pew pew.
That's right. I'm in range. So let's start throwing down some shots. I've got 3 red dice.
So you don't, because you shoot before you move.
Oh, that's right. You do shoot before you move. Yeah.
So now we're in the squadron phase.
That's right. He's
So
gonna shoot me back.
we'll move. I'll move 2 squads. He'll move 2 squads. I'll move 2, and that's the way it goes.
And that's the way it goes.
So
Sorry,
TIE Fighter's
forgot
got
it was
to move
moved
4.
There's a be fast.
Oh, man, this changes it so much. Like it goes from. Well, it makes my plan work.
It also means dogfights become really important because you can either move or shoot with these guys in the squadron phase, but if you move within short range of ships, they can't move afterwards until everyone's dead.
Unless you're in A-wing.
Unless you're in A-wing, that's right, and then you can disengage.
So you move
so
2.
It's over to me. I can move 2 as well.
Now his X-wing
move
move
3. That's
yeah.
right. So I can go 3. And this one's going to go...
Well, we were talking about it, saying that the Rebels, their big ships are pretty crap, but they have better fighters.
They do.
So if you made it so that the fighters were useful, they might not be a useless faction.
That's right.
But then the problem was that we're like, well, they are useless, so how do you make this work? We'll go to there.
Okay. And now we're going to go to here, and then this one's going to come up to here.
And I love space games.
I know, right? What's short range? Short range is
Just the...
good. So it's this one.
It's short to medium, yeah.
It's good, okay.
And they're going to fly over to this side as well.
And you can completely ignore ships to move through as long as you can clear them completely. But if you overlap during a thing, you actually slow down to the point where you're no longer hitting them, and you both take a damage card.
Only between ships,
Yeah.
not between these.
These
Little
guys
fighters,
just
get out of the way.
Push out of the way, exactly.
Okay, so next round, so you declare a new dial.
That's right.
And we're going to use this one because I think when we reach that point, things will be grim.
It would be important.
All right.
Let's do that again. And then he gets to do a whole new dial, which I think that will be important. Okay.
So Imperials, activate fighters.
Okay.
So fighters within medium, I can use up to 3 of them, and they can move and attack because I'm doing it as the actual order. What's the secondary on this one? Activate 1 squadron if I save it.
That's right.
Because then I could have had
If you use it
4
right away,
if I did
that's
it on
right.
the previous turn. So we're gonna move these guys up. He's gonna engage.
Okay. Now, what's interesting is he can't attack my my ship as long as he's engaged with another squadron, because squadrons end up dogfighting each other.
But he
Which is
can.
useful. But he can, that's right, as long as he's not engaged. And engagement for squadrons is this other side of the stick here,
There.
which he is not.
There we go. So they're going to take some shots.
Sounds good.
Firing away at the side of your shields there. So
2 blue dice.
first blue dice, he gets
Nothing?
a crit, which does nothing because
Yep.
fighters don't crit. And the second one does 1 to your
And I'll take a
shields.
shield down from. Oops, I didn't even raise my shields up right. I have 1 on the side, 3 and 2.
You're right, it's 1.
It's down to 0. Sorry, my other ones are already
Oh, I see.
affected. I just need to fix them. 1. We didn't reset these after the last game. That's 3. Let me just check the Corvette.
His
2, 2, 2, 1.
thing should be correct
Yeah, there's none
because we
of
flipped the
these.
cards.
1, 1, and 2.
No, he's top 2's on the side.
2, 2, 2, 1. Oh, that's right.
Just look at the bottom of this ship.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's the actual ship, isn't it? I was looking at my card for some reason.
Okay.
Okay.
And then this TIE fighter into your X-Wings. He gets
4
3
dice.
shots.
4 dice. Oh, no, that's right. I'm 4
Yours
dice.
is 4. And
no
he gets nothing.
rerolls. Yeah, no rerolls. Normally, if he's engaging me with another squadron, he can actually reroll one of those dice, which is pretty sweet because he has the swarm roll.
And with Star Destroyer himself is going to go. He's going to shoot at long range into your
1
front.
dice only. Yeah.
So 3 reds. The reds are the only ones you can use at long range.
That's right. Pew pew pew.
And he gets 1 hit, 1 crit, and a miss.
Okay, so that's going to be a crit, which means there will be a critical roll if it gets through all my shields, but it doesn't. It just takes it down to 1. And I can evasive because you're at long range.
And auto miss with 1 dice.
And auto miss with 1 dice. So I'll just auto miss with 1. It just puts 1 on the shields.
So bam, 1 of the shields.
Down to 2. Oops. That's going to push this down though to red, which means I can use it 1 more time until it's exhausted, basically. Unless he gets accurates, which will cancel them.
Okay, then I have to move. I can use my stored up navigate token to reduce my speed by 1. And just...
Can you use 2 commands in a turn? I don't think you can. You only use 1 command a turn, you just use your dial to activate.
I thought it was you'd get the dial and your tokens.
Nope, you can save tokens or you can use them. I'm pretty sure
Well, what's
you
the
can
point
use
in
them.
saving them then?
That you can do a different one than the one you're currently stuck with.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because you only do 1 command per turn. You resolve 1 command per turn. So saving them lets you do them round
What's
to
that
round.
token?
I know, but it's you can only issue one command. If it comes from a dial, it's worth its full effect. If it comes from a token, then it's lesser effect. But it's good for big ships like you because it means you can hang on to something like a fighter token and throw somebody out. Yeah, because it's one command. You only issue one command.
Command tokens provide players with flexibility, allowing them to use commands later in rounds. However, the command tokens produce a lesser effect than the command dial when spent.
Yeah, go to the section where it's...
I'm looking at it right now.
And use your command token.
Oh, reveal command dial.
Yep.
That's what I'm at right now.
Yep. Where's the reference? Do you want to pause this?
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah. Because the reference...
Yep, it was a command dial or token. So he's going to fly ahead 2 then. That messes up the strategy a little bit.
It's okay, it's a learning game.
Yep.
So now I get to activate a ship. I know I'm getting swarmed with fighters over here, but I think I can still do something about that. And luckily, he's moved into guns range for the Nebulon B, and in fact, he may have moved in for 2 different batteries. So we're going to reveal the Nebulon B's, sorry, not the Nebulon B, the Corvettes thing, and that's to activate squadrons. And the squadrons we're going to activate are the X-Wings. You can get both of them in short range.
He can only activate 1 though.
What's his command? Oh, he's only got 1 squadron yet, so he can only activate 1, that's right. And we're going to bother activating this one up to the short range one, the long range one. Let's do the long range one. And go up to 3 to here. And that will engage both these guys.
Yep.
And then he's going to take some shots into, oh, let's say the far squadron. Now these guys only have 3. So they have 4 blue dice. And when they attack ships, they actually count critical, which is pretty huge. So
bring them into this guy.
That guy right there. Okay. So we're gonna go for some hits.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3. That's gonna destroy him. And now we're gonna resolve our own ship shooting. And we've got the front battery. It looks like. In.
You're hitting my side.
Backwards. Yeah, it's gonna be in your side. Oh, sorry.
No, because my arc goes like that, right?
Like this. Yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be your side.
Yeah.
And then the side battery is gonna be in your front. It looks like.
I think.
Or both of them in your side. Oh no, you're sorry. Yeah, both.
Yeah, because they're both going to be in my side.
But I get two into the side, which is pretty nice. So that's going to be 2 blue and 3 red.
Are you in the blue range?
Oh no, I'm not. Sorry, yeah, I'm over half.
So it's all just.
I did it backwards.
It's 3 reds.
It's 3 reds. 3 reds is still something. And whoops, nice. Let's see what we got. That's going to be an accurate, a crit, and a hit. You don't have any evade.
Nope.
You can already move shields no matter what, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm gonna try and cancel one of your your braces.
Okay.
For the thing. Or sorry, I'll cancel it doesn't even matter what I cancel at this point because you'll just use the other one. So yeah, I'll cancel the move shields.
All right. Now I'm gonna brace and bring it down to 1 hit.
It's only when it gets through your shields.
Oh, it's only when it gets through your shields.
Bracing is after it gets through your shields. So the rotate shields is the one where you can push shields from other quadrants as long as they're adjacent. And then it's total hits after shields is for brace.
When damage is totaled, reduce the total damage by half.
Right, damage. Damage cards damage. Shields aren't damage yet.
Okay. Then there's no point. We'll just take 2 to the shields.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Not rotating anything. And I get to move. And I can move 4. And I get some clicks here. So we're going to go, I think, straight. So I have to worry more about where you're going to be. The first one we're going to click 1. The second one we're going to click 1. And the next one we're going to click 2.
I still have my movement token because I couldn't use it.
That's true. So I'm going to end up here, it looks like. Can you move these for 2 seconds? I'm just going to move these out of the way. Sorry, it's going to be inconvenient otherwise. I'll end up like this. Loop. There we go. These guys were on top of this.
Yep.
All right,
so
my
activate your other ship.
My second ship activation. Let's do let's do the Iggy. So my dial I reveal to have concentrate fire, and we're going to concentrate fire. Yeah, I can get additional die.
Looks like your front into my front is the only one you're getting.
Well,
your front into my side.
Yeah, front and side, but I can also do side batteries with point defense into your
into my fighters.
Into fighters, which I'm also probably considering doing. Just double check if this side battery. No, it's not going to touch it. It's just out. Actually, you know what? Our whatchamacallums, our lasers for War Machine would be super handy in this game, I think.
Yep.
So
I actually brought my laser in finally.
Did you? No, I don't have one anymore.
I have like 4, so.
Oh, bring me an extra one. That'd be great. I've got 3 red dice then into this shield.
4 red dice.
Oh, actually, that's right, because I get an extra one, don't I? Double hit and a crit, so that's 3 total.
Okay, we'll pass that along, and we'll move 3 of them to the front.
Okay, and the front's now 0, because obviously I'm going to be getting around you shortly, so that's probably wise.
And then side shooting to my fighters.
Yep, so I'm going to get 2 shots, each with 2 point defense. They have 2 point defense, that's nice. And I get to pick 2 squadrons to shoot at, so I'll shoot the squadron first. And they have to be different though, so the one thing with point defense is you can pick 2 targets, but you can't do them against the same guy, because your guns are supposed to fire on your ship. So the first one's over here, 2 hits. Okay. And the second one, I'll check just the squadron next to him.
1 hit.
1 hit, because we love these.
Okay.
All right, that's all the ships. I have to move him.
Moving 3.
Moving 3 right now, so he can't click for his first one. He can click up to once. And then he can go twice. Which I think I will do.
Don't crash.
I have to go the other way, it looks like. If I want to go anywhere.
Still going to crash.
Yeah. That's going to crash. I have to go the other way.
Turn this way.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Or I can go straight. But I think I'm just going to go, yeah, I'm going to go the other way. 1 and then 1. Like,
I think you're good like that.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to put him right around.
1 step back.
Oh, sorry, that's right, yeah.
There you go. Yep. Okay.
Squadron phase. First.
You activate these 2.
Okay.
He's going to shoot at that guy.
Sounds good.
3 shots. Nothing. Triple crit. And he's going to shoot into the front of this shield. Gets 1 blue. Pow!
Bang! There goes a shield. Down to 1. Oops.
Okay. So they've activated.
Okay, we're going to activate.
This guy's already activated.
I think you guys are at range. You're definitely at range.
So he can move or shoot in the squadron phase.
Yeah. And I think in this case I'm just going to move. And he's going to move up 3 up to here. And this guy's just going to shoot into him.
Yep.
And we've got
4 blue.
4 dice, that's right, from X-Wings. Hit, so just 2. So down to 1. Managing some damage on them. And then this squadron can move and activate.
Okay. No, this one can move.
That's right, I only got 1 left because you did some stuff out of activation, or sort of during your thing.
I sure did.
So here's the handy thing.
Turn it backwards again.
About the Corvette being able to activate out of activation like that. Okay, and that's done. So let's reset all of our ships and issue some new commands. You want to reset your bats?
No, you just flip this. Everyone who's now red is activated.
Oh, that's genius. I did not realize that at all.
Yeah.
That was a bit of housekeeping I hadn't read about. I thought we had to actually go back and forth, but it's just when you activate.
Because now it's everyone who's not red is activated, and then you switch it back.
That's genius.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that order.
All right, so
let's go with.
I think this is why in the teaching game rebels have initiative.
Why
because then you go 1 ship, 1 ship, 1 ship instead of 1 ship, 2 ships.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wah!
Fighters
Squadrons.
makes sense. Yeah, that's the right order.
Well, it was. Now I'm not so sure.
You only got 1 thing in range, I think. Oh, maybe the.
I got this guy, and this guy. I can measure my engagement.
Short to medium.
So he's out. So he can still fly away.
Okay.
He is out. So I can't activate him. I could activate him.
So those 2 could activate, basically.
Or I could slow down.
Yeah.
I don't think slowing down really benefits me.
Not
anyway.
at this point, no.
Yeah, so we'll activate this squad and this squad.
Makes sense.
This group's going to zip over to the damaged side of your shields here.
Yep.
And this guy's engaged, so he's just going to sit. So he'll have activated. And we'll take a shot into your down shields on this side and do a hit. So you'll flip a damage card.
I will indeed. Don't. So that should be reset. I can't have anything. Or no, I could use evasive.
Not at close range.
Oh, not at close range. That's right. No. It's evasive is reroll at close range.
No, it's reroll at medium.
Oh, it's
reroll. Auto miss at long.
It's nothing. That's right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Auto miss, medium, and close range. Nothing.
Yeah,
you're right.
So you can have it to one.
That's right.
So
I won't do
you're
anything.
just taking one.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna take one. It's not. It wasn't correct. You can't do crits.
Correct.
There you go.
There we go. And now this little guy is shooting at the X-wing near him.
It's over here.
He'll take a shot at this one that's closest to the Star Destroyer and do one hit.
Okay, down to 4.
And now my big ship's going to go. He is going to shoot. Because we could do a side into your front here, and then a side into your side. I think that's the way to do it. So we'll side into side on this guy.
Sounds good.
Getting 2 crits.
Okay.
So one is
One
to
in the
break your
shield
shield,
for sure, and one
then
will be a
crit.
thing.
I don't think there's anything you can do about it.
I can't do anything yet, so I'm going to go to 0, and I'll take a critical card, which is a face-up card instead of a face-down card now. And my critical effect is structural damage, deal 1 more face down.
Whoa.
And then flip this face down, so now I'm at 3 out of 5.
Excellent. And now he's going to shoot his broadside into this guy's front, who still has 2 shields up, and does 2 hits. To your Corvette.
So just my shields then. I have rotate. Well, I rotate shield though, which I might actually use to rotate a shield from the rear.
You can only do it on this one.
Oh, that's right. I'll rotate shield from what's left. I have 2 on each.
Yeah.
I'll rotate down to 1 on this side.
And then I'll take the one in the front.
On here, yeah.
Yep.
And that'll flip that over to not happy.
That guy's moving 4, so let's turn this way. And so my Star Destroyer is going to continue on his merry way. To there. There we go. And that's it. Over to you.
Okay. So who do I want to activate? I want to activate...
Yeah, this changes the game somewhat substantially.
drastically.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate my Corvette, who's going to do carriers.
Well, because think about how boring these fighters are when your ship goes like...
I know. Yeah, exactly. It just blows them all up.
Well, this guy did like 11 laps of the board. Like when we were playing, he was like, he went off like this way and then came around and was like, bam, 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 and then turned around and went around again, and the other one was going the other way too.
Slightly different effects.
Yeah.
So the Corvette's going to activate, and he is going to bring the noise. He's going to bring his shots into... so he's going to bring carry activation onto this guy, because he's within... it's short to medium, isn't it?
Yeah. So who's activating right now? The token?
The Corvette.
Okay, so he did squadrons, right?
Yeah, he did squadrons. And short to medium, can you check and see if he's in range right now?
Yep, definitely is.
So I'm going to activate him.
Okay.
And he's going to activate and blow away that unit of TIE fighters, hopefully.
Yep.
So 4 blues. Need 3 hits here. Just one.
Pow.
And then we get to shoot some guns. So we're going to shoot our side point defense into that unit, or into that X-Wing or TIE fighter.
Pow.
So 1 more down. And then our front shots are all going to go into the Star Destroyer.
Into the back.
In the back, 2 reds and 1 blue. I should be, that's medium range. So
Yeah, you're definitely, you're hitting.
Let's see what we got. Crit and a... What should we call it?
Accuracy.
Accuracy. We're going to use the accuracy to get rid of one of the rotate shields for this. Not that it really matters. And the crit will just take a shield.
And we'll use the other rotate shield to rotate it off to this side.
Figured. Now where do we want to move to? Because we're going 4 right now. I think I don't want to fly into a cloud of TIE fighters. So straight 1. I can turn 1. I can turn 1.
I actually enjoy this now a lot more. Well, it was just dumb.
Glad.
It was silly.
No, I got you,
like,
yeah.
I was trying to figure out the Rebels. Like when we were playing,
Right.
I played Rebels like 5 times in a row, as I just like died, and I'm like, okay, I don't understand.
This isn't good.
Something. Well, we were like, we have to be doing something wrong, or else you just never would bring them.
Yeah.
And we were. So it was good.
So I'm going to go like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Actually, we're going to go. I can turn 2 on this one. With this.
Yep. Just as planned, for the record.
Good.
Everything is collating according to plan.
I'm going to run in front of me, which I'm fine with. And I
Your
got my
other
other ship.
Yeah, this is why the rebels go first.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I can't double activate on you then.
Yep.
So I'm going to flip my command dial. Whoops,
It's alright. I'm okay with broadsides.
Which is navigate. I'm not going to use navigate though. I'm actually going to use
You're stored
engineering.
up engineering. So you get half your engineer
Which
points.
is 2. So I'm just going to bring back 1 shield.
Yep. I'm going to bring it up on your
side.
side.
And the other side's going to get shot at, obviously. And
so
then
that'll use up this token.
that's right. And then he is going to shoot point defense here. So into that. 1 hit. And then point defense in the rear onto this one. Nothing.
Attaboy.
Not a thing. And then he's going to move 3. And that's going to be 1. You can turn once, and then you can turn twice. So that will end up with him going 1, 2, and 3 like this.
So do you get to store that as a token for move?
Yep, that goes into my token.
You got one right over there too.
So I didn't use it. There we go.
There you go.
So I can use it later.
Squadrons.
So squadrons time.
We're going to activate these 2, I think is the way to go.
Okay.
He's going to move and nab this guy. Yeah, might as well. He'll take a shot and die for the greater... Actually, yeah. He'll die for the greater good to protect the Star Destroyer. Actually, no, you can't shoot me anyway. So we'll just sit back here and make you come to us. Over here.
Fair enough.
He's going to broadside this fella. Because he is within short range. You have no shields up. Pow!
Pow! Onto
The downside shield on the side
this
here.
one. This one has 1.
No, it doesn't.
That's a 1.
Oh, it does. So it
Yeah.
does. Yep.
Goes to 0.
Okay.
So I get to do 2 of these. He's already
2,
engaged,
3.
so we'll just
Yep.
start with him. And he's just going to try and whack that 1 hit left
TIE fighter.
TIE fighter.
He
Which he does. Double hits. And then over here. I guess we'll whack on him.
Yep. Finish him
That's what I
off.
have to do.
Yep.
1. Good enough. Oops. Just.
And then I've got nothing to activate. You got this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Who can move?
Or shoot the Star Destroyer. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm just you're right.
Eyeballing it.
Well, if you want, how many point defense does it have?
Star Destroyer?
Yeah.
1.
Just 1. Okay. What the hell? Let's put ourselves right here.
Snuggle up there.
Snuggle up to him and try and stay outside of engagement range. Oops. Like that.
Yep. And now a new command.
That's it. Let's do. Who's got shields? We've got shields. Say shields. Okay. Like so. And you probably
We'll
gonna
refresh
need.
now.
What did I give you last time? I give you that. Okay. You're probably gonna need that again. Is that even gonna matter? Yeah, we're gonna try for it. Okay.
Engineering.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Which we're not going to use.
Oh.
Because we need to reduce speed.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm going to go off the board at this rate.
That's true.
And knowing what I have planned. Oh, I get to shoot first.
You do.
So broadside into this guy.
Sounds good. So 3 red, or sorry, 2 red and 1 blue.
And then I think we're going to do the rear into this guy's side
Okay.
as well. Yep, definitely. 1 crit, 1 hit.
So that's my shields down to 0.
2 reds into the side of this fella. 3 hits.
Whoa! Okay, so what have I got on him? That's the Corvettes. He can evade.
Knock it down to 1
And
hit.
knock it down to 1 hit, that's right. And
Hit down
then
those shields.
he can't evade again. I can rotate my shields though.
You have 1
Exhausted.
shield and then 2 in the back. And 1 in the front.
I'm going to rotate the back one down to 1. And then soak up that.
You can't. You can only use 1 token.
Oh, I can only use
Oh
one.
no, 1 of each type.
One of each type, that's what I thought,
You're
yeah.
good. Yep, yep.
Yeah, so that's going to exhaust that completely, and then that's down.
Okay, I'm going to use.
So that should have refreshed, so that wouldn't be exhausted completely, that would just be red now.
Yep.
I forgot to refresh this from last
And
time.
I'm reducing my speed by 1.
So just turning to here.
Going to the 1. Yep.
Okay. you go. Nebulon B, what do you wish to do? Don't want Nebulon B. I might as well. So he's currently going speed 3, and he's going to use, he's got a engineering token, which he's going to use
to repair one of his damage.
He probably should. Yeah, I think it's 3, isn't it, to repair damage?
Yeah, 3 to repair.
Yeah, I'm going to pull off the damage card then.
Okay. And you're out of range.
Yep, so I get to move. I'm currently speed 3, so I have to go straight 1, and then I can click
point defense
1,
as well.
and then I can click 2. So we're going to come around behind you. Sorry, I guess I should do this side, shouldn't I? So it'll be easier. So
Going to the
1,
2?
2, 3.
There we go.
Like that.
Zoom, zoom, spaceships.
Zoom, zoom, spaceships indeed. Alright, and then I've got the Corvette, who's crossed your T almost at this point. You still have 3 shields on that side.
I'm going to cross the T in the next round.
Well, the Corvette's doing fighters.
A Yui! That's what he's doing. Get out of the way!
Should do, but isn't. And he's going to have this guy move and shoot. He can move up to 3. So move and shoot's going to put. Sorry, I should do that backwards.
Alright, let's flip this, and he should be like that.
Go there.
Okay.
And he can do 1 attack. He uses a red, which is pretty cool. And he actually gets crits because he's a bomber
Yep.
against ships.
And he misses.
He misses.
Worst fighter pilot ever.
Not Luke in that one, that's for sure. So we can start off by activating some stuff.
Man, Vader gets damage dice, damage reflectors.
Nice.
As a fighter.
Shields? Oh, that's awesome.
Because he's just in a TIE fighter, right?
Right,
and he
right.
gets these things.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because he's the best pilot in the galaxy. Alright, so...
Him in that
Your
no name
squadrons.
A-Wing, too. No, you still get to do your ship.
Oh, right, I shoot and stuff too, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, well you're in front arc.
Yep, my side is in your front.
And my
Side
side
is
is
in
in my
your
side.
So side in front against my side.
Together, so it's 2 blue, 3 red. It looks like.
Are you in close range? It looks like you... I'm holding it backwards again.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I am.
Yep, close range. Not that I can dodge, but... Now
That's
super
going to be
can.
2 crits and a hit.
Yep.
So I'll strip off all your shields. I have 1 accurate, so I'm going to get rid of rotate shield, but it doesn't really matter because you don't have any shields to rotate.
We have the back
Oh,
ones.
you have 1 back one, that's
So
right.
we'll just go to 0
Sounds good.
on the side here. Now you move.
Now I move. 1, 2,
Actually,
3,
you know
4,
what?
5.
I am going to rotate 1
Okay, just to put a shield
on
somewhere
the...
else
I'm going to take it off the back
and put it to there.
and have 1 on the front.
That
Yes,
makes sense.
because
Like,
I'm about to take a fighter to the side.
That's right. I was going to say, you probably wanted to do that.
And they can crit, so...
They can crit. So I need to go 1 straight. I can turn 1, then I can turn 2.
And you're going to the 4.
Yeah. So I'm going all the way here.
So you can go 1, 1, and 2. It's... You have to... This is only a 1.
No, it's 2 at the end.
You're
Sorry,
at the wrong
Corvette.
ship. Yeah, you're at speed
1,
4.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1. Oh, sorry, 1 and then
2.
1, 2 there.
Yeah.
There we go. That's even better.
There you go.
That's way better. Like that.
Now your no side shield is facing the front.
That's right. I'm not expecting to live very long. I'm not
Admiral of the
expecting-
military right here. So now fighters.
Now fighters, yeah.
And my fighters go first. So this guy's going to go, and he'll try and shoot yours.
That's good.
1 hit.
1 hit, so I got him to 4.
And this guy is going to accept his fate and intercept that shot.
Die for the cause, son. I need 1 here. I got 3 blue. That's gonna do it.
Yep.
So he's destroyed.
But he prevented the Star Destroyer
He
from
sure
losing his
did.
shields.
He sure did. And you've slowed down, so that's a good thing for me. Not that I think you're gonna not get away. Oh, they actually just kind of want to stay in range of the Nebulon, I think. Do they? No, they don't. Nope, it's irrelevant. So yeah, let's go 3, and then 3. So this is now more like in the movies, right? We've got the super heavy thing now all swarmed with rebel fighters, while it basically pounds my cruisers into extinction. And then you fly over there, yeah. Okay, orders, and we reset our defensive abilities. Corvettes, I do like how maneuverable you are. I wish you had a higher command. But what you gonna do?
Why would you want a higher command?
Sorry, higher squadrons.
There you go.
There's the one.
Everything you're saying is wrong.
You say that to me a lot.
And half.
And it's true. Do I need that? No.
Alright, Mr. Star Destroyer, bring those shields back up.
So you can bring up...
One on his bum and one on his side. Is there a 0 on there?
There is, yeah, on one.
Put that up to, actually, you know what?
Front?
No, put it up on the side there.
Okay, yeah, because you're going to get shot.
I'm going to turn. And then he's going to front shot your cruiser in the side.
Sounds good. 6 dice now. No shields.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or sorry, 4, and one of them is to knock out one of your abilities.
Okay, so you're gonna knock out one of my braces, I imagine.
Probably. Yeah, I'm in close range, so yeah,
okay.
we'll knock out a brace.
So I'll brace the other one and take 2 damage. I have 1 damage left.
So you'll take a crit and a hit.
Yep. So it's gonna be 1 and 1.
So crit first.
Capacitator failure. If a hull zone has no shields, you cannot recover shields in it, nor move shields to it. If that hull zone is defending, you cannot spend rotate tokens.
Well, no more getting shields
No
back.
more getting shields back for me, and then another ship. There we go.
Other ship.
Nope, that's the. Oh, this is the Corvette.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's a good thing because he had no damage on him yet.
Correct.
That's good.
And then he'll do just a fighter or anti-fighter shot. We'll say this fella because he's hurt.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything. And then he's going to plow through these little fighters.
This guy will back off.
Yeah.
To the point where you're now. Okay, like that.
There we go. Over to you.
Okay then. Let's do the Nebulon B. It is going to repair. It's going to use it right now to get its full engineering worth. And it's what, 3 to bring up a shield or 2? It's
2 to bring up a shield. 1 to rotate a shield.
Okay, so we're going to go 2 to
So
this.
the little smart card.
You have both smart cards. So.
I need all of them. You don't need to know how to play.
That's why you know these rules I don't know. So I'm going to bring up 1. I have 1 left. Can I use that to cancel something? Engineering, repair, move a shield in another hull zone, recover a shield, discard a damage card. Oh, it's 3 discard a damage card. Yeah. I'm going to rotate my rear shield
to the front.
To the front. So 0, and then this one's going to go to 3. I don't think anything's in range, although I do throw blue dice extraordinarily far, but not far enough to hit that squadron. And we are going to go
3.
Yeah.
With the other one.
Oh yeah. What am I doing? Why? Why am I so bad at this? 1, 2. I should do this way, shouldn't I? 1, 2, and then 3, like so. All right. So now the Corvette, whose shields is super broke because his capacitors failed. So he is going to fighters.
Fighters,
of course. Yeah, we're gonna fighters. Unfortunately, I'm engaged now, which is a pain in the button.
Yep.
That's okay. So we're gonna shoot this guy. 4 blues. And that's going to kill him dead.
Plow.
2.
Yep.
Then we get to move afterwards, which is nice because we're unengaged now. And we're gonna move to 3. We're just gonna move. Where's your no shield zone?
I have shields almost everywhere.
You're gonna fly into me. So I'm just going like this.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Broadside with your Corvette.
Okay. That's gonna be 1 blue, 1 red. And we've got 1 shield there. Actually, I think the Corvette might be able to shoot you with 2 zones. I think the rear zone. Nope, it's not going to. Just the side zone.
Okay.
1 accurate and 1 crit. So
just
lose
lose
the shield
shield.
down.
Yep. If you want to roll that down
Goes
to
to
0.
And then the Corvette gets to move. He's going to go straight 1. And he's going to, oops, wrong way. Straight 1. Then he's going to turn. And then he's going to go straight. And then he's going to turn. Look at this. Disengage! Alright, squadrons.
Get him, little guy.
Make him dead.
Little guy's gonna shoot the injured squadron.
Sounds good.
1, 2.
1, 2 on them. So that's going to be down to 2 then.
There you go.
I'll activate these two, and they will both shoot your squadron back. So the first one, it's 4.
Dead.
It's 3, dead. The second one, I guess, doesn't have to shoot them. You can move. He's at a range. So you can go up to 3. We're going to start wolf packing this thing, I think. And I go again because you don't have any squadrons left.
Yep.
And he's going to
Match that.
pack you there. Turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. So let's go like that. And then you have to go like that. Actually, there isn't even any point in that, is there? Hang on, sorry. Oh, interesting. Okay, no, I can. Okay. Yep, keep going.
Move.
Move. Do it.
So first we're going to shoot. And we're going to put 2 reds into his side.
Makes sense.
And then we'll put 1 shot into that injured guy. But into your side. Pow pow.
I'll evade to cancel the crit.
So 1 hit to your shield, or your, it's on this ship.
Yeah, it's on this ship. Okay, so it's 1 damage on the Corvette.
Okay.
It's just regular.
It's the other one, the Corvette.
Oh, sorry, there we go.
Yeah.
There.
And he uses his evade.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. And then he'll take a shot at your wounded ship here and do nothing.
Okay.
And now I can move to 2, and I can move 2 dots. Yep, that's the way to go.
Your speed 2 again?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
nice.
did speed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, then.
Hoping we can make that turn. It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be super close. So my Nebulon B then, super out of range for anything to shoot. He'll reveal that he had a lock-on, or sorry, was it intensify fire? Intensify fire to the forward fire section. Intensify fire to the forward fire section. And he'll hang on to that. He is going to maintain speed because he's already at max speed, and then he's going to move. Oops, no, I did have it the first time, didn't I? So straight 1, and he's going to click 1, and then he's going to click 1, 2, and he'll end up here.
Okay.
At the end of it all.
So side into your front and my back into your side.
That's the plan.
And your Corvette.
Corvette. I gave him a repair order. He can only repair shields that he still has available. So he'll spend his 2 to repair a rear shield.
Okay.
And then he's going to 4. Which means he can go 1, 2, and then 1 click, and then 1, 2 clicks at the end actually. So we're going to go like that.
Okay.
He'll be well out of range anyway. And squadrons.
Yep. I think one of them's in range.
Yeah, one of them's in range for some just no shield shot. Looks like I think most of them
Broadside.
that.
Yep.
So single one.
Nope.
And then
The rest
these
of them can move.
guys can move. What's your squadrons are 2?
This is why we picked up the pace.
That's right.
Because I'm like, I'm going to get hit by all these squads if I stay where I am.
That's right. You're gonna hit by all these squads pretty much no matter what you do at this point.
Yep.
And then this one's gonna go
Why, I can anti-fighter barrage 2 things.
here. You can 2 things, that's right, for each time you shoot.
Messed up last time.
Yeah.
That's okay.
With only 1 dice, these guys have enough hits. Usually I'm not super worried about it.
Yep. But everything counts.
Everything counts in large amounts.
Okay.
Those are my squadrons.
My command's already out.
New dial. Nebulon. You can have up to 2 saved. So what do you need that's important right now? You can...
You don't get to reset them, right?
No, I've just seen what I had.
Oh, okay.
We're going to give you this one again.
Okay.
And then you don't really have much you can do at this point, except... Well, we can do that again. Let's do it again. Sounds good. Over to you.
Intensify!
Intensify fire to the 4 batteries! Intensify fire to the 4 batteries!
So, what's your shields on this side?
0.
Yeah, so we're going to intensify the back.
Sounds good. 3
Get
dice.
3 dice into your side. Pow, 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 pow!
We're going to evade to cancel the double.
So you take 2 shots into your no shields.
And then we're going to brace to have that to 1.
So 1 crit into the side.
Okay.
Because the crits are last.
That's right. Faulty countermeasures. I can't spend exhausted defense tokens.
Okay. So now we're shooting the side shots into your front.
That's good.
Pow, pow.
Pow pow, down shields to...
1 shield in the front.
I can't do this evade anymore, so it's going to be down to 1.
Here's hoping we make this turn.
I think you're good.
I
Next turn might be bad.
think we're stuck next turn.
Yeah,
I think it
this
might be the end.
good. This might be the end of Zombie Shakespeare.
This could be the end.
And by could be, we mean probably... They've decided discretion's a better part of valor. Alright, so squadron phase.
Yeah, we're pretty buggered.
Okay, well, we're going to do Nebulon first.
Well, we're going to escape at least.
Nebulon's, that's true. I'm going to go tell the story. Nebulon's going to go. Is he still in range? I don't think so. No, you've just gotten out. So
Crafty rebels in their ambushes.
He's got repair. He's going to expend the repair right now to bring up a shield. Up to 2. And then he's going to rotate a shield from the side here. Down to 0. Up to 3 again.
Okay.
Now he can go 3. Which he will. And he's just going to turn 1 click at the end. Like that. No, he's not. He's going to go straight at you. Try and keep you in this front. Well, because you need to stay in the front arc.
Okay.
Corvette. He's got a repair again. He's going to bring a shield up to 2, which is all he can do. And then he's going to go 1 straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's do that. And end up like this. Heading at you with max shields, but you're going to have to go anyway. Spartans. Who's in range?
Looks like a lot.
First 2, second 2. I think 3 of them are. Yeah, this guy's out. So he's just going to move over here. So if you somehow were still on the table, he would. I'm just going to do these all at once. 3 squadrons.
Do I have 1 shield on every side?
You have 1 here.
I have 1 on the other
there,
side.
yeah.
Okay.
So this one, the back,
Nope.
nothing. On the side, nothing.
Oh,
Oh, no, they can't
crits
click
count,
this.
so
Yeah,
down to 0.
And the last one hits. Take a
Take
damage.
Alright, well,
What you got? Maneuver.
repair.
Row.
I think that puts me off range. Yeah,
Maybe not.
No,
Maybe
I
not.
think
Maybe
it's,
not. Maybe not.
it's the end.
Any part of you?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not even
Not even close.
like a third of them's off.
Good game.
So that's the game.
There we go.
Alright.
So what do you think? Different from the first time you played it,
Yeah,
obviously?
it
'Cause-
makes things, fighters are useful.
Yeah.
So just to give you an idea, if I didn't explain it quite right, so go on your side and I'll
Yep.
give you an idea of how we were playing it. And I think you understand for the camera's sake.
Right.
So this is what we were doing, was we would go, okay, here's the fighters, right? And the turn will begin, and let's say you went first. You flip your first dial and you
That's
move
right.
this ship to here.
And then over there.
My turn, I would flip this dial, and I would move my ship to here.
And then you would shoot.
Then you would flip this ship and do
Right.
his. But then I would flip again and do mine.
And
Then
shoot.
you would flip your second one, and you'd shoot and move yours.
And
And
then
then,
you
I'd
would
use
flip.
my final one, and I'd shoot and move. Then fighters would go. And we're like,
Yeah. When you have a starter sword doing 3 things every turn as opposed to just 1, that's pretty huge.
well, not only that, this guy just like left. You're going 4. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Can't do nothing. Yeah, no, it's a much more. I think it's a much more interesting game when the fighter placement's really important because you have to know where your fighters are going to be 2 turns in advance almost if you want to plan to use them really at the optimal time.
Yeah.
Whereas my Corvette, I think that's why obviously the Corvette squadron command is so low. Is because otherwise he'd be like the best escort ever for squadrons and getting them to alpha you all over the place. I mean, it's interesting. Now that I know more about this game, I'm going to start looking at ships a different way. And so when I start actually reading like the ship profiles and stuff, I'll be looking for that fast ship that has like a 3 squadron command. Because that's the guy you want with the X-Wings.
This is the deployment for the big guy.
Yeah.
Instead of in the middle, because
Yep.
then you can go up and turn, but you get kind of stuck. If you're
Yeah.
here and you do basically the same
You
play,
want the slow arc across the table where both
Yeah.
of your flanks are basically holding the table across the middle. Now the other thing we need to do is when we play bigger games, 3x3 is recommended up to 200 points, which we'll probably play for a while because we only have this one mat. And then after that, it goes up to 6x3, which is a much different game.
This guy's a really good fighter ship then.
What's he got? What's his
Well,
commands?
first off, his command is better. I don't think it shows it on there.
Assault Frigate B? No, it doesn't.
I think he's 2 and he's 3 when you bring him as the upgraded one.
Right, okay.
But then you can give him an upgrade to give him +1 to his command as well for like 10 points.
Support ships become a really big deal all of a sudden because you can see that the fighters actually get way better.
But not only that, he's got a special upgrade that like his ship only can have type deal. That makes it so that if a fighter gets damaged within short range of him,
Right.
it reduces the damage by 1.
Yeah, the 2B is 3 squadrons, 4 engineering, and 3 command. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
And he's not slow either. He can go up to speed 3. And he's fairly maneuverable, and he's got crazy brawler dice on the sides. So he throws out dice on the sides, whereas your gladiator throws out dice on the front.
No, the gladiator side as well.
No, I know, but I think you're optimum with the front, aren't you?
No,
Isn't
he's
your
optimum inside.
Is he really? Okay, so they're both basically they're old school battle.
Yours is long range though, because he's
Right.
reds.
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
one's blacks, so I've got to get right up next to you.
But the black dice are gross. They chew through everything.
Yeah.
They have more hits on them, I think. So yeah, the Assault Frigate A is not quite as command friendly as the Assault Frigate B. But the B doesn't have the same point defense. The A has 2 point defense as opposed to 1. And then the Corvette...
But to give you an idea, you give
B,
him...
still
this
has-
is what I outfitted him with, actually, when we played in our game.
Right.
This was what he was when we played. And that cost him about as much as a Star Destroyer. He used the B. So he had 4 A-Wings with him, because like he'd increase his squad by 1. He had 4 red dice in the sides.
Oh, amazing.
And then whenever... He had all of his fighters sitting near him.
Yeah.
So when they got shot back at, he can reduce the damage by 1.
So he basically gives them all like +1 armor, basically. It's
Well,
like
not only
they
it's
reduce all damage by 1.
above armor because it's not even an extra
Yeah.
hit; it's a reduction of a hit.
Yeah, it's a reduction of hits. So when you're going squadron by squadron, you're not just shooting all the squadrons at the same time. That adds up basically by the number of squadrons you're activating and shooting at them. That's huge.
Yeah, and then he just like it bees.
Gunnery team's amazing because you can attack from the same hull zone more than once. That's
Well-
going to be the gunnery team on the Gladiator at close range. Whoa!
His gunnery team plus the super bombardment that he gets.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he fires 5 black dice at point blank
Yeah.
in his side, and then
10
he does it
black
twice.
dice.
and just kills you.
That's right, and just chops your shit in half. Like
And
a
he goes
laser.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna use my enhancifier, so I get 11."
That's right. Because I just want to make your Super Star Destroyer dead in 1 round.
Yeah.
Well, we've got Wave 2's ships, like you can see we're talking about them. Or sorry, Wave 1 ships, you can see we're talking about them. We'll have Wave 2 on the way. Wave 2 is pretty neat because it's a Mon Calamari, like, I think, super ship. And then I think it's the mini, it's like your fast ship. I think it's the Imperial Frigate. So it's like the little Imperial cruiser as opposed to the big Star Destroyer. So I think the Imperials are finally going to get a heavy ship, like an actual big ship. Because even this one's still just a medium ship.
Rebels.
Yeah, the Rebels, sorry. The Rebels, this is just a medium
This is a
little
medium.
ship. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
This is a medium.
Oh, wow, okay.
This is a small. That's a medium. Nobody's got a large.
Okay, I
ship
think the
yet.
Mon Calamari one might be large because it's really big.
According to the thing in the book, anyway,
Yeah.
when it was listing like small, medium, larges.
These are all mediums, okay?
Yeah.
Because the what is it? The Galaxy class or whatever the super Star Destroyer is the huge humongous ship. But you have the most hits right now. The Star Destroyer has 8 to the 6 on the Assault Frigate. But I like the Assault Frigate. It's pretty cool. I like the shape of it and the brawler.
Well, now that I know how fighters work, I like it a lot more. Like, and this is what we were saying. We even were looking at it, going, because the fighters in the Rebels are better. Like they just are.
Absolutely.
And the problem was that we were playing where Rebel fighters didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh.
What I really liked was that what happened, what you guys saw just happen in this game is exactly what happens in the movies. The Imperial Star Destroyers are just crucifying all the Rebel cruisers, while the X-Wings are cleaning up and cleaning up and cleaning up till they finally free themselves up to go and attack the big ships.
Yep.
Like, I liked that actually happened in the game. It's a good rule set when you've written rules to actually reflect the play style, or the war style, basically, of the army that's going to be in the game. So I thought that was pretty cool that my X-Wings, they were beat up at the end. Like, Wedge definitely pulled out of there at some point, because there's nothing more you can do back there. But the TIE fighters, they really have to use, like, swarm tactics to try and get them down, because they're not killing them. It'll take 2 stands of TIE fighters, hitting with 5 of their 6 dice, to take out 1 stand of X-Wings, whereas the X-Wings can pretty much, like...
Kill one.
Kill one in a round, yeah. Kill one at a time.
The other problem was I messed up right at the get-go when we went to play this, in that I didn't realize I couldn't use the token and my ability. Or I would have slowed down with the first move instead of storing it. Because the idea was to just move up slowly and shoot you face to face.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
you want to close as slowly as possible, because actually the longer you're in the center of the board, the less my maneuverability counts for.
Yep.
But as soon as you start getting towards an edge, I can actually come around and get behind you pretty fast.
Well, and then I just need to use my fighters to try and do what can be done.
That's right. No, it's a good ship game when you can actually use like naval tactics Now, it's not a good spaceship game, let me tell you, because any spaceship game that's played in 2 dimensions is automatically a bad spaceship game. It's thematically a spaceship game, but it's really a naval battle we're playing here, and you can see real naval tactics like crossing the T and all the broadside stuff, and the divide and conquer and the wolf packing actually come into play. So, if I was going to recommend, if you guys want to find a miniature game that you can play with your friends that don't like miniature games, that's basically a board game as a miniature game, check this thing out, because it's a good hour and a half. I think we played this game in what, like 90 minutes? Yeah, 90 minutes.
Less than 90 minutes. Yeah.
Less than 90 minutes. We could easily go to 200 points and do it again.
That's the one you want. You want
the B-Wings?
You want to run Y-Wings. There's 6 health and the bomber special rule.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
6 health bomber. Yeah. What's their speed? That's the question.
2? Speed, I'm not very good at running around.
Yeah, I would imagine that if they're heavy bombers, they shouldn't be. The A-Wing's pretty cool.
The A-Wing was the one that I really liked.
The A-Wing's got 4 health. He's speed 5. That's pretty fast.
Yep.
And then he's got 1 red dice. That's a pretty big deal. So he's got black dice at close range. What?
Yep.
Black dice against ships, 3 blue dice against everybody else. I like Skywalker because he's a bomber, an escort, which means you can't attack squadrons that don't have escort, and he gets a black dice at close range and ignores shields. That's amazing.
I like Vader because he's got 2 reduced damages.
That's amazing too.
And he's an escort and he's a bomber.
Yeah. Well, the next wave has all of the individual ships too. So when we see the next wave come out and we get that to come in, the Millennium Falcon's going to be in that one. Vader's actual own stand to be Vader will be in that one. So there'll be a single TIE fighter that's Vader. There'll be a single X-wing that's Luke.
Which is actually really good. The Howl Runner. You get an additional blue die when you're swarming.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
there's also a collection
is pretty awesome.
There's a collection of scenarios that come in the starter kit as well. So advanced gunnery, most wanted, precision strike.
We actually you have to pull 3 objectives for your army. And what the objectives are is they are things that your ships are trying to do, and you place an objective on each of your ships. So your squadrons can't have objectives, but your ships can. And the type of objective your ship can have is in its class. When you look at the ship card, those are upgrade things. I think any of them can have them. Yeah,
these are upgrades.
That's right, yeah, these are just upgrades. But any ship can have any objective, but you have to have a fleet commander. So that's one thing we didn't play with because it was an intro game. And you have to have at least 3 objectives, 1 from each pool, basically, that you're trying to do with your ship. And they're just worth additional victory points when you counter them up at the end of the game.
They straight up have points on the bottom.
Do they? Oh, okay.
Or
then why are these dash?
Or at least these ones. These 2 have 15s. So
each player increases his final score by half the fleet point cost of each ship in play area that has at least 1 damage card rounded up. So opening salvo, you want to hit every ship. This one's precision strike. Set up after deploying fleets, each of the second player's ships has a blast. They gain a shooting token or an intensifier fire token. After a squadron with a bomber or a ship performs an attack, it's entered against 1 victory token for every damage card that was dealt face up or flipped face up during the attack. That's pretty cool. So precision strike, for the more criticals you get extra victory tokens.
Yep.
Oh, that's what these are, the victory tokens. Okay, and the victory tokens are all worth something, basically, as you play through the game.
Point defense value. That was your crit.
It's terrible.
All right, but that's the video. So leave a comment if we missed more rolls, as we probably did.
Probably.
Like I said, the first game was fundamentally terrible. But stay tuned. There'll be more of these because I actually enjoy this game and I want to figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
And
it's super accessible. Any of us can just come into the co-op and play it because it's all just ready to go here, which is great.
So that's the game. I do just want to do a shout out to Mitch at X Level Hobbies. It's likely that X Level Hobbies site isn't up yet when this video goes out, but he's helping to supply these so we can make these videos and show off how cool it is. So if you want to pick this up, go over there. Like I said, the time when this video is going up, it may not be up the website, but if you're watching this in post, you never know. So take a look, get your hobby supplies. Thanks.